And there's also another focus aside from the protection of life, which is so important, the international issues. They're also a focus of this week, the persecution of the faith and the genocide of the Uyghurs in China, among other situations that we're being asked to be aware of. Does it seem to you that the faith is more persecuted internationally than before?
Thanks for bringing that up, Montse, because I got to be honest with you. Although we're never going to go silent in our defense of religious liberty domestically here in the country that we love, that we're proud to be loyal citizens, we do know that even though we're very practical and realistic in seeing threats to religious liberty here in the United States, we still rejoice in the religious freedom that we got, and that we are nowhere near the atrocious violations of religious liberties that we see elsewhere. I was just on the phone earlier this week with my friend Bishop Jude, the Bishop of Ondo in Nigeria. 51 of his simple, good Catholic people machine gunned to death in St. Francis Xavier Church on Pentecost Sunday. You mentioned China, which is another brutal example of a totalitarian suppression of religion. It's interesting. When you have the rise of autocratic governments, when you have the rise of dictatorship, when you have the rise of totalitarianism, the first thing they go after are believers. Because believers, even though they're loyal citizens, they say, our absolute allegiance is not to an earthly power. Our absolute allegiance is to the Lord. And by the way, that allegiance to the Lord makes us good, responsible, faithful citizens. So you don't have anything to worry about. But totalitarian governments will always try they'll start with religion because religion is a threat. There's somebody outside of me, a dictator would say, whether that be in China or North Korea, wherever, there's somebody outside of me who claims people's loyalty and assent.
That's right.
And I can't stand that. So you see all this international persecution, and darn it, we got to stand up for them too. Sometimes, Montse, we're saying, hey, Americans, quit belly aching about threats to religious freedom. Because when you look at other countries, you all are still in butter when it comes to religious freedom. We say, yeah, but you know what? Those other countries tell us, keep America the light to the world as far as a vigorous sense of religious freedom, because we depend on you and your example and your advocacy to help us in the oppression that we're experiencing. So that even enhances the duty that we Americans have to defend religious freedom.